Hi guys, hope everyone is doing really well. It's going to be a quick video today. Today Alex came over from the Netherlands, and my good buddy Michael came over from Banbury, and we three together went to Footprint Tools, which is an amazing British company which has been making the footprint pipe wrench for over 150 years. And it's still the same design as the original, which is quite amazing, really. And Footprint Tools are a family-run business made in Sheffield with Sheffield steel, and they've been making them. Only I think 3 families have owned it in the whole entire history of the company, and currently Christopher Hewitt and his 2 sons currently run the business and manage it. And he kindly gave me this wonderful Christopher Hewitt gold-plated footprint wrench. I do have an equivalent of these, which is the smaller design, but this one is a gold-plated one, specially designed and made in 1994, 1995, and you can read the information of James Hewitt, Master Cutler from Sheffield. You can read it, and he kindly gave me one of these. He also gave Alex one, and he gave Michael one as well, which is really special. And he also kindly let me have this item from the factory, which is a Sheffield Tools paperweight, probably dating from about 1900. And he kindly let me have one of these for my collection, and I let him have a few rare wrenches for his museum collection, which is just processing and tagging now, for his collection. And he also let me have these wonderful signs, which I will be putting up in my workshop. I contacted them when I wanted to let them know about my collection and some of the advertisements, which I had these made and gave to the for Christopher and his sons for their display. And they invited me over to take a look at the collection and document and go through their tool room, because they have a whole tool room full of original amazing tools. We saw World War II mine detecting spikes and all sorts of unusual patents and amazing castings and forgings. I did take a quick video of the tool room, which, if you're interested, there's a little bit of a clip I quickly showed you, and also 2 of his sons quickly showing us around the factory and explaining how they still make the tools and how it works. I did take some very, very quick clips. They're a bit broken, but I'll put them at the end, and I'll add a couple of photographs as well. But we had a wonderful time in Sheffield. We were shown around. It was really, really fantastic. The company is amazing. They still make tools today and ship around the world, and manufactured in the UK in Sheffield. It's quite an amazing story. You think about all the inflation, interest rates, trade wars, all sorts of things have happened. World wars, 2 of them, all the different things which have challenged the factory, and the fact that they're still going when many others are not, it's quite amazing. So I want to thank Christopher and his wonderful sons for a wonderful day. These magnificent items which he's kindly let me have, and also he also gave one of these signs to Alex and to Michael, as well as one of these wrenches, so they did very well as well. And hopefully they're happy with the tools I brought them for their collection. So yeah, I'll put the clips. Hopefully you enjoy it, and leave a comment. And I highly recommend you go to their website. They sell on Amazon, and they make wonderful items, and they do the finest quality in the world, and they're still around hundreds of years later, because basically they're the bee's knees. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the clips at the end, and leave a comment. All right, thanks for watching. Hi guys, I'm in Footprint Tools today, and with these pair of leeches. Say your names. What's your name, Alex?
It's Alex, isn't it?
And Michael, and we are at the magical Footprint Tools. Let's zoom out a little bit. And I contacted Mr. Footprint Tools himself, and he kindly, Christopher, kindly let me come and have a look through the Footprint Tool archive. And inside here has all the original patents and original first time patent tools, and I thought it was really cool. So we've come out and we've found a few interesting items. This whole cupboard here has really interesting castings. You can see how these have been cast, all from the Footprint tools. So we've got half of the pliers. We've got, what wrench have we got here? We've got a Footprint 1/2 inch AF wrench, which is fantastic. All sorts of castings of all different types, really interesting. As for the wrenches, we've got some magnificent wrenches. We've got 15 and 18 inch standard footprints. This is the first generation, and this is the 2 second generations. We've got a different size footprint double bar coach wrench to the one I've got. We've got this very rare early bicycle wrench. Not sure if this is a footprint or if it's a sample of maybe made in the factory, as this one as well. Not sure if it's a factory example or not. And then look at the condition of this very early type footprint, NOS. Quite amazing, absolutely fantastic. They got boxes with the original early footprints in, which is really nice. And I think this is fascinating, this design here with a leaf spring to adjust the screw. Magical.
2 tons, hold it there, you're always going to be that far away. And this just comes down, clips off the scrap. Now this is the shape of this, it's a flower cutter. So they went into that room that you've been in.
Yeah.
Basically went through all our whole collection, found that we made these cutters many years ago.
I
So
saw
started doing it.
remember your dad picking them up and saying.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So just a cutting press, just a simple press, but integral to operations.
Yeah.
We've then got the massey hammer. So this is like the old, we've actually got evolution of forging, but that's on an old belt system. That forges hydraulics, and then that big one here, the Schuler, is magnetic.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of them in the world. Yeah, so it runs on, it's like mag trains versus the poles. So here we've got Richard's been forging this morning, so you'll still feel the heat on that.
Oh yeah, I can really feel that. It's roasting.
Yeah, so we could actually probably put a pizza in there and cook it in about 3 minutes.
But you're not offering though, are you? I can tell.
I've got some steak up there.
Oh, have you?
For feeding time with the kids. So yeah, this is just pulley, rope, past that, it just pulls it up, comes down. So we do all our line pins and smaller items on this. This is some old forging irons. I'm not sure why I've got them out here, but this is the old tap lifters.
Yeah.
So you can pick those up, feel the weight. Heavier than it looks because that steel's been forged, it's tool steel.
Oh, it's light for me. I'm stronger than you.
Yeah.
And then it goes on the frame,
where
the insert.
Yeah.
So I was making those yesterday.
Who's the guy who makes the dies? I want to know when they wear out, because when I've got wrenches, and the wrenches themselves were made for like 40, 50, 60 years. And when they were made, they have numbers on the dies, and every time they change the die, they change the number one up.
We used to do that. We don't
And
do it
also, whenever the die was repaired, they'd put a star on the die.
Yeah.
So you'd find wrenches with 4 stars, meaning they'd been repaired, 4 repairs on the die.
It was the same impression, but it had been in 5 times.
Yeah.
So we used to have we used to do it so it was lettered, and if it was A, that was the first time it went in. If it was A dot, it was the second time.
yeah.
Dot. But
And
we don't do that.
I've never found one with more than 4 stars, meaning they had to give up on it and go again. But like some of the molds go to like 397 on like Baco, because they really detailed on sort of doing it. But it's because they manufactured the same thing for like 30 years heavily, so they went through a lot of dies. Because dies are expensive, aren't they? The type of steel they use, and are they machined in the UK or are they? So,
Machined over here.
but the material and the way they're
Some
used.
Birmingham.
But it's quite amazing, isn't it, to see these machines still getting used. It's something else. That one looks a lot more modern at the end. Is that doesn't look like it's got the same sort of was it like 80s, 90s?
No, that's
New.
2023.
Really?
So yeah.
Oh,
state of the
so
art.
you're still paying for that one then?
No, it's owned by the university.
Oh, the
Research.
university.
Research.
Oh, right.
This is what we forge the wrenches on now.
It-
So starts like that as a billet.
heat it up in the induction heater. And then you've got in the dies, you've got the impression.
Oh yeah, I can see, yeah.
The 698 impression. It's forged in that, and then it goes through onto the press.
Do you do any cold forging? Is it just all hot forging?
All hot forging. So it's clipped and then shoots out into the skip. But what we did, we was stamping them on Wednesday. They're in the fire ready for annealing, which will happen on Monday.
It's quite amazing, it really is. So which is the biggest cost to the wrench? Is it the material of the wrench or the energy of
just the processing?
the actual energy of it all? I know the labour is probably the highest cost, is it? But which is it the material of the steel or is it the energy usage? Which do you think is the higher?
Energy use.
Energy is higher than the actual material cost itself raw.
It will be.
Yeah, and then obviously labour is the vast
That's
quantity of it, yeah.
So these are all what we forged.
All forged out.
So that was Wednesday, and then we've put wedges in so that they're annealed at the same time.
So are they still warm? Have they still got heat to them? They've
they're
completely annealed now, have they?
No, they've got to be turned.
Oh, they've got to be turned on, brought up to temp and then brought back down.
Yep.
So that process hardens the steel,
No,
softens the steel. So you can rework it and then you harden it again.
Yes.
Got you.
So if we were to try and mill or drill, break
Yeah, you'd go through a few drill bits. Yeah.
all these then we've got your 900 pattern. So that's the one with the thumb screw.
Yeah. I've got 3 sizes of that and 3 sizes of the pin.
Yeah.
But I've got the screw has got maybe 7 or 8 or 9 sizes because you made them over different times. Like some of them are like 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 1/4, 6 1/4, 7, 9, 12, all the way up to 22 inch.
Yeah.
It's quite amazing,
Now
really.
we just do the 7, 9s and 12.
They're the ones people need. They don't need 22 inch ones. Imagine carrying that around in your workbooks.
Well, they would have done in the old days.
I think they're probably factory, rather than plumbing world, isn't it?